If you have been thinking about how to start a building material business, this may be one of the smartest times to pay attention. Everywhere you look, people are building. New houses are going up. Shops are being built. Estates are expanding. Roads are opening up new areas. And when construction keeps moving, the people who supply building materials become part of that movement. In this video, we are going to walk through the business step by step in a very clear way. At Entrepreneurs.ng, we make business easy for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and the brands that serve them. Do you want to start right? We help you register your business with CAC quickly. Reach out at contact@redalia.com. Do you want guidance as you build your business? Join the Entrepreneurs Success Blueprint program, our 30-day hands-on business school. Enroll now. Do not build in silence. Tell your business story on Entrepreneurs.ng today and be seen by the world. And if you want your brand to be discovered through trusted, search-driven content and strategic visibility, we can help through our different visibility packages. Learn the ways we can work with you at www.entrepreneurs.ng or reach us at business@entrepreneurs.ng. Welcome back. Now let us slow down and be honest. This is not a business you rush into. It needs money. It needs space. It needs logistics. It needs strong supplier relationships. It needs good record keeping. It also depends a lot on what is happening in the area where you want to operate. That is why the real winners in this business are usually not the people who move first. They are the people who prepare well. They understand their market. They know what customers need. They know how to manage stock, protect cash flow, and build trust over time. Step 1 in starting a building material business is deep market research. Do not sit at home and assume you know the market. Go outside. Visit construction sites. Talk to bricklayers. Talk to plumbers. Talk to electricians. Talk to contractors and estate developers. Ask simple questions. What materials are always in demand here? What do customers complain about? What do people struggle to get on time? Which suppliers are known for quality? Which ones are known for disappointment? Your research should not stop with customers and construction workers. You also need to study the businesses already operating in the market. Look at what they sell. Look at how they display their products. Look at their price points. Look at how they attend to customers. And most importantly, listen to what people say about them. If customers keep complaining that a shop is too expensive, unreliable, poorly stocked, or difficult to deal with, that may be your opportunity. A complaint in the market can be a gap for a smart entrepreneur. But you will only notice it if you pay attention. Market research also helps you see where construction activity is growing. New estates. New roads. New residential layouts. Public works. Expanding towns. These are the places where demand often grows next. If you skip this step, you may open your business in the wrong place, stock the wrong materials, or enter a market that is already crowded without any clear advantage. So before you buy your first product, know exactly where the demand is and what that demand looks like. Step 2 is choosing the right building material business model. Once you understand the market, the next step is deciding how you want to enter the business. Not every building material business looks the same. And not every model needs the same amount of money, space, or inventory. This decision is important because it will shape your startup cost, your customer base, the kind of products you stock, and how fast or how carefully you need to grow. The first model is the retail building material shop. This is usually the easiest starting point for many new entrepreneurs. In this model, you sell directly to individual builders, artisans, and small contractors. Products like cement, nails, paint, plumbing fittings, electrical items, and roofing accessories are common here. A retail shop can work well in a growing residential area where people are building homes or carrying out renovations. It is often more accessible for someone starting with a modest budget because you can begin with a focused range of products and expand gradually. The second model is wholesale distribution. This is a bigger game. Instead of selling mainly to end users, you supply materials in larger quantities to retailers, developers, and construction companies. This model usually needs more capital, more storage space, and stronger logistics. But it can also produce larger volumes of sales. If you build strong supplier relationships and manage your operations well, wholesale can grow into a very powerful business. The third model is the specialized or niche business. This is where you focus on one category instead of trying to sell everything. You may decide to specialize in plumbing materials, roofing products, electrical fittings, or finishing materials. This can be a smart move because customers often value expertise. When people know you for one thing and know that you do it well, they are more likely to trust you and come back. Specialization can also make inventory management easier because your stock is more focused. The fourth part is manufacturing or production. This includes making blocks, tiles, interlocking stones, pop products, doors, or other building materials. This route can be more capital intensive, but it can also be highly scalable if you have the right land, machinery, labor, and market. There is also the online or hybrid model, where you combine a physical location with online marketing and delivery. This requires stronger systems, customer service, and logistics, but it can help you reach more customers across a wider area. One of the biggest mistakes new entrepreneurs make is trying to do too much at once. They want to sell everything, serve everyone, and look big from day one. But in business, trying to be everything too early can weaken you. Start with a model you understand. Start with products you can manage. Start in a way that allows you to learn the business properly. Then as your cash flow improves and demand grows, you can expand with more confidence. Step 3 is writing a practical business plan for a building material business. This is the stage where your idea begins to look like a real business. Your business plan should explain how much money you need, what products you want to sell first, who your customers are, who your suppliers are, how you will move goods, what your running costs will be, and what your longer-term goals look like. It does not need to be a huge document filled with fancy words. It just needs to be practical, honest, and based on what your research has shown you. A good business plan helps you think clearly. It helps you see the business before the business begins. Your business plan should help you answer very important questions. How much do you need to get started? How much will rent cost? How much will stock cost? How much will transport cost? What kind of profit margin will keep the business alive? How long might it take before the business begins to stabilize? When you write these things down properly, you reduce confusion. You also make it easier to explain your business to anyone who may want to support you financially. And if you do not want to start from scratch, Entrepreneurs.ng provides ready-to-edit business plan templates and support resources that can help you move faster and think more clearly. Get it from https://entrepreneurs.ng/shop/. Step 4 is registering your building material business properly. This is not optional. If you want to build a serious business, register it properly. An unregistered business may still make sales, but it limits trust, limits growth opportunities, and creates avoidable risk. If you want to supply estate developers, work with companies, or bid for larger projects, registration matters. You should register your business name with the Corporate Affairs Commission, obtain your tax identification number, and secure any local approvals or permits that apply in your area. At Entrepreneurs.ng, we make business easy for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and the brands that serve them. Do you want to start right? We help you register your business with CAC quickly. Reach out at contact@redalia.com. Do you want guidance as you build your business? Join the Entrepreneurs Success Blueprint program, our 30-day hands-on business school. Enroll now. Do not build in silence. Tell your business story on Entrepreneurs.ng today and be seen by the world. And if you want your brand to be discovered through trusted, search-driven content and strategic visibility, we can help through our different visibility packages. Learn the ways we can work with you at www.entrepreneurs.ng or reach us at business@entrepreneurs.ng. Step 5 is choosing a strategic location for your building material business. Now we come to location, and this is one place where many people make expensive mistakes. Do not just choose the cheapest shop you can find. Cheap is not always smart. Your location must match the kind of customers you want to serve, and the kind of business model you have chosen. If you are running a retail shop, being close to active construction sites, new residential developments, or fast-growing neighborhoods can be very useful. If you are handling wholesale or manufacturing, access to major roads, supply routes, and loading space becomes even more important. This business needs more than a signboard and a room. You need enough space to display materials, enough room to store bulky products, and enough access for easy loading and offloading. Trucks, tricycles, and delivery vehicles need to move in and out without too much stress. So when you are thinking about location, do not ask only one question, which is how much is the rent? Ask the better question, which is whether this location helps the business work well. Step 6 is building strong supplier relationships. A building material business depends heavily on supply. If your suppliers are unreliable, your business becomes unreliable too. So choose suppliers carefully. Do not chase only the cheapest price. Look at product quality, consistency, delivery speed, packaging, return policy, and how they behave when there is a problem. This is one area where poor decisions can damage your business very quickly. If you sell bad products, customers may not give you a second chance. So take your time. Visit suppliers if possible. Ask questions. Compare options. Test relationships before depending on them heavily. It is also wise not to depend on one supplier alone. Markets change. Prices go up. Products run out. Delivery can fail. If all your supply depends on one source, one problem can stop your business suddenly. A stronger approach is to build more than one reliable supply line. That way, if one source becomes difficult, your business can still keep moving. Step 7 is setting up your shop and preparing for daily operations. Once your funding is ready and your location is secured, the next step is setup. This is not the stage to be careless. Organize your materials by category. Make the space clean and professional. Put things where people can find them easily. Make it easy for staff to work and for customers to see what you offer. You should also think about the simple tools that support daily work. Shelves, pallets, wheelbarrows, scales, sacks, safety boots, a first aid box. These small operational details matter more than many people realize. You should also set up a simple system for inventory tracking. It does not need to be complicated. It can be a spreadsheet. It can be a basic point of sale system. What matters is that you know what came in, what went out, what sold fast, and what may be leaking. This protects you from stock loss, theft, confusion, and poor planning. In a business with heavy products and frequent movement, weak inventory control can quietly destroy profit. Step 8 is hiring and training a small but trustworthy team. You may not need a large team at the beginning, but you do need the right people. Even one assistant or loader can make a big difference if that person is honest, careful, and willing to learn. Train your team on customer handling, product knowledge, record keeping, and safety. Make honesty a serious part of the culture. In this kind of business, internal theft can hurt faster than competition. So build accountability from the beginning, not later. Step 9 is launching and marketing your building material business. When your shop opens, do not sit back and wait for customers to discover you by luck. Marketing begins immediately. Visit construction sites. Introduce yourself to contractors. Speak to plumbers, block molders, and artisans. Let people know what you stock and what problem you solve. Use your WhatsApp status to show products, deliveries, and available stock. Join local building and community groups online. Follow up with potential customers. In this business, visibility matters. The supplier people remember often becomes the supplier they call first. Now let us talk about the reality of the business. This industry can be rewarding, but it comes with real pressure. Prices can change quickly. Inflation can squeeze your margin. Transportation can become stressful. Suppliers can fail. Stock can be lost. Customers can delay payment. Competition can be intense. These are not small issues. They are part of the real terrain of the business. So the goal is not to pretend they do not exist. The goal is to prepare for them properly. How to handle price changes, credit problems, logistics, and supplier risk. To manage logistics, work with reliable delivery partners if you do not have your own vehicle yet. To manage supplier risk, test suppliers carefully, and do not depend on just one. To manage credit sales, create clear rules. It can feel tempting to give goods on credit to trusted customers, but poor credit discipline can damage your cash flow badly. Document every agreement. Follow up. And protect your working capital. How to stand out in a competitive building material market. When competition is strong, many businesses start fighting only on price. But low price alone is not a strong business strategy. People may come for a cheaper price once, but they stay where they find reliability, respect, good service, product quality, and convenience. So build a business people can trust. Keep your space organized. Respond quickly. Deliver when you say you will. Solve problems. Help customers get what they need without stress. These things create loyalty in a way price wars cannot. Once the business is running, the next challenge is growth. And growth should be strategic, not emotional. One of the best ways to grow is to build strong relationships with contractors and developers. They buy often, they buy in volume, and they can become your most valuable repeat customers. Another strong strategy is delivery. If you can make delivery easy, you reduce stress for customers and increase the value you offer. You do not need to start with a large truck. You can begin with trusted transport partners and still build a reputation for convenience. As your business becomes more structured, new doors can open. You may begin to supply schools, churches, estates, companies, or even government-related projects. These opportunities usually need good paperwork, capacity, credibility, and patience. This is one of the reasons it helps to build your business properly from the beginning. And if you want support with structuring, planning, or positioning your business for bigger growth, Entrepreneurs.ng offers services and strategic resources that can help serious entrepreneurs move forward with more confidence. At Entrepreneurs.ng, we make business easy for entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, and the brands that serve them. Do you want to start right? We help you register your business with CAC quickly. Reach out at contact@redalia.com. Do you want guidance as you build your business? Join the Entrepreneur's Success Blueprint program, our 30-day hands-on business school. Enroll now. Do not build in silence. Tell your business story on Entrepreneurs.ng today and be seen by the world. And if you want your brand to be discovered through trusted, search-driven content and strategic visibility, we can help through our different visibility packages. Learn the ways we can work with you at www.entrepreneurs.ng or reach us at business@entrepreneurs.ng. This business can be profitable. It can become stable. It can even become very large. But success usually comes to the people who treat it like a real business from the very beginning. Subscribe to the channel for more practical business lessons made simple and useful. Follow Entrepreneurs.ng and visit the website for more in-depth guides, tools, and resources that can help you start and grow your business the right way. And if you are serious about building something that lasts, take the next step with clarity, not guesswork. See you at the top.